How low of a time can I get this Rubik's Cube? Yes, this one specifically. Traveling back to over a decade ago at this point, at a Toys R Us that no longer exists, my grandparents got me this as a little birthday gift one time. Like many of the other cubes purchased during this era, it unfortunately never got finished. It sat on my bookshelf, filling empty spaces there. That was until about 6 months ago. On January 22nd earlier this year, I got bored and decided to look up on YouTube how to do it. I could have just looked on the packaging that came with the box, but apparently 9-year-old me was not about that. And in this endeavor, I succeeded. I mean, you are just following simple instructions, but still that's not the point. The point is that it cured my boredom. So I kept doing it, and I kept doing it. And that's how I fell down this rabbit hole called Speedcubing. The effort to complete a cube as fast as you can. I learned things like the beginner CFOP method, and I began timing myself. However, there was one thing that I continually kept hearing. The emphasis on buying a speed cube. They're basically the same as a normal cube, but they got like little magnets in them and whatnot. They turn better, and you can corner cut and whatnot. But this presented me with a little bit of a dilemma. First, I had some sentimental attachments to this cube. And second, some of these are just so damn expensive. I know there's like budget options for like $5 or $10. But dude, some of these prices are ridiculous for a cube. The stubbornness that is so deeply ingrained inside my heart began to manifest itself in a new idea I had. Why not just use it anyway? You see, the upper echelon of competition goers for speedcubing have long abandoned the original Rubik's brand in favor of better alternatives, and in all fairness, they are better, and if you're going to compete, you should get a better one. But I just felt that for some reason I should use the normal one. I think that'd be kind of fun to do and challenge myself. See how low I can take it. That is the crux of this video, or what should be a series of videos, hopefully, to document how low I can go with this cube. Whether that takes me to just sub 10, or sub 7, sub 5, who knows? I don't know. I'll start this by showing you where I'm at right now, and over that I'll explain what I've already learned, what I need to learn, and what I need to improve at, just the plan overall moving forward. A lot of you might hear this and think, wow, this dude is kind of shit for all the talk he's doing. But all I planned on doing for this recording was simply to do 3 sub 30 attempts in a row. And well, yes, you're probably right. Aside from a few things which I picked up on my own, everything I have learned so far was from 4 videos I watched from the YouTuber JPerm. I wanted to master everything I saw in those videos before moving on to more stuff. And in that time, I went from struggling to break 1 minute a few months ago to my personal record now being 21 seconds, which coincidentally I actually got while trying to record this video earlier today. I could push for a sub 20, but when it comes to my average, I seem to be plateauing around a modest sub 30, which I'm at a point where I think it's time to move on to more things. Let me explain what I'm doing right now, though, which is called the beginner CFOP method. First, you make a cross, traditionally out of the color white, and then line up the edge and center pieces for the other colors. Second, you find a way to create these pair pieces, and then put them into their designated corners. This step is called F2L. Third, the orientation of the last layer, abbreviated as OLL, in which you put all the yellow squares on top of the cube. Third is the permutation of the last layer, abbreviated as PLL, in which you solve the side cubes of the top layer. With what I know right now, both OLL and PLL are 2-step processes. However, with some more memorization, I can turn those into a 1-step algorithm for both. The current state of my F2L is just kind of figure things out as I go along. But as I keep growing, I should start trying to train on things like looking 1 or 2 pairs ahead into the future and start trying to memorize each possible scenario I could meet. The way my cross is as of right now is painfully simple and robotic. I tend to make the most obvious and easy moves, and I don't account for future F2L pairs at all in it, and I think by far that's the thing I need to improve the most on. Learning just those things isn't anywhere near enough I need to become an actual competitor in any real sense, but as of right now, that's all the work I'm going to allocate for myself. Even just to be able to do full PLL and full OLL, I'm going to have to learn, I think, 60 new algorithms, which just that will take me months. Whether or not I want to or not, which for the record I do want to, I will be practicing F2L and the cross along the way with this, because in order to get to OLL and PLL, first you gotta do the cross and the F2L. So in the process of doing all these things, it is very important that I remain diligent and actually aware and thinking and whatnot while I complete these tasks, because that will be the thing that actually makes me better. When it comes to the timeline of everything, I think I'll probably upload once I can get below 20 seconds. I don't want to do 25. That's just too close to where I'm at right now to really make a difference. And below that, of course, I have to make a video once I get below 15. And if I can get below 10, and that's a big if, every time I gain even a second, I'd make a video on that. At that point, you gotta be grateful for every second you can get. To those of you that actually watched this far, first off, why did you do that? And second, thank you very much. I can't say I recommend subscribing, because who knows what I'll upload on this channel in the meantime, since I actually plan to do that. If you've learned nothing from this video, it's that I need hobbies to work on, because I'm bored. But if you do subscribe, thank you. I much appreciate your time and attention, and I hope I was able to give you some entertainment value back in return. And with all that said, have a blessed day. Bye.